Persist Story of Redemption on Google Play was made by AdventureIslandsGames. It is on update 1.4, being last updated back in mid-2014. This tells me it's a cold game, and I mean that as in the developers have stopped putting in time to update and grow upon what they have. Honestly though, that is completely okay, considering you can tell by the description that this is one of those linear, story-driven games on the store. One of very few, I might add. After starting this game, you see it's very simple. It's just a classic run and jump side-scrolling platformer with retro-style graphics and piano-heavy music. Its simplistic design is a good complement to its unique story. You play a fire-headed apparition-looking character that couldn't be more simple. Maybe subtract the hair that motions like a little flame on his head anyway. But in all his solid whiteness, he stands out in all the different backgrounds that the game has to offer. The controls are also very smooth with absolute accuracy. And as with any 2D side-scroller, your classic obstacles are spikes, moving platforms, fire, holes, and water. Oh wait, no, water's good. Playing through this game, you start to get more and more of the story they're trying to tell. Your character is looking to get redemption from a hidden character, and the more the one character resists, the more your character loses functionality. As this happens, it takes you to a different level in the game. First time this happens, you lose your arms, and it doesn't take long before realizing what exactly that does to you. Remember how I said water's safe? Well, let me put it this way. How easy is it to swim without your arms? Let's find out. Yeah. That's so. Looks like a Megaman death, interestingly enough, too. Also, I'd like to add that it's here where I came across a glitch. If you die when you move to the left right before you die, once you spawn again, your character will forcefully move left with no way to stop unless you tap left again, as though your character is locked in the one motion. This is a repeatable glitch too. I've done it a number of times. Spikes won't work, but if you die by falling or by the moving obstacle near the beginning of the game, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, next up is after going through the sewers, I guess you can call it, you're met with the voice of a hidden character again, where this time it sees your persistence as a nuisance and takes away your legs as it sends you straight to hell. I said it was hard to swim with no arms, well, now you can't even jump. So here you are dodging fireballs and avoiding the pits of hell as a bouncing head, and before you know it, you meet with the secret character again. You think, oh okay, this is the end, right? I mean, what else can they possibly take from you? Boom! If you thought you looked like an apparition before, you are now literally an invisible, sparkling feet thing. Well, at least you can jump again. I will say this, when you're invisible, it is really difficult to follow where you are when you jump. Running, there's no problem with the sparkling that appears whenever your feet touch the ground, but why couldn't they have a trail of lights when you jump? It's like being in total darkness and trying to jump 5 steps of stairs without falling on your face. Here's going to be a spoiler alert. For those of you that would like to play the game and see the ending for yourself, please follow the link here or in the description. I will set where to click off to. Okay. Well, once you get through the last section of the game, you get to see the mystery character for the first time, and all the holes of the story are filled in. You reach an understanding that you have in some way assaulted her to the point of you both ending up in the hospital. My guess is a car crash. And that all you wish is to right the wrong you've caused. She sees the sincerity in your actions, and before exploding into beams of light, she mutters the 3 words you wish to hear. Once that is over, you're taken to the final point of the game that tells you that your character has passed away in the real world, but the girl has made a miracle recovery. It's a powerful end to the game that's so simple, and my first time playing it, I actually felt for these characters. This was a deep emotional moment that was captured very well. Everything about this game points towards telling you this story. It is a heartwarming one, and although it is simple, I do recommend taking time out of the day to see for yourself how this game ends. It is worth playing despite this game being maybe 15 minutes of real gameplay. When playing through the credits, it tells you this game was made in just 48 hours too, which, seeing that, does get impressive with what they have here. I do find the character design corny. I mean, he looks like a fat kid with flaming hair, but it all works out. You see everything work and flow to all point towards your attention being in the story. You want this little guy to make it towards the end and battle through all the struggles he faces to get his redemption, and you receive satisfaction once he does. However, with the happiness you feel for him, you also feel sadness because, well, just give it a try and see for yourself. This game is short, and honestly, there's not a lot to it, but its focus is on its story. I am rating this game for its visuals, sounds, and most importantly, the story. And in this regard, I rate this game as a treasure.